Chargers fans, buckle up because we've got a huge decision coming up that could completely reshape our defense. After a season where our secondary overperformed and finished as the 7th best against the pass, the front office is already looking at ways to make this unit even stronger in 2025. But here's the real question. Should the Chargers open up the checkbook for a player who might be the missing piece to building a dominant defense? Or is the risk just too high? Before we break it all down, drop your thoughts in the comments. If you were the Chargers, what would you do? All right, let's get to it. One of the biggest names on the Chargers' radar in free agency is Carlton Davis. Formerly with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Detroit Lions, we're talking about a veteran cornerback, a proven playmaker, and a Super Bowl champion. And when you compare him to Christian Fulton, our current CB, who's also hitting free agency, the upgrade is pretty clear. Need some numbers? Here's the deal. Last season, Davis allowed just a 55.3% completion rate, while Fulton gave up 62.5%. And when quarterbacks targeted them, Fulton's passer rating allowed was 103.6, whereas Davis held QBs to just 77.0. That's a massive difference. Davis is simply a more reliable lockdown corner, and bringing him in could take our defense to another level. But hold on, it's not all sunshine and roses. There's a big concern here: injuries. Davis has never played more than 14 games in a season, and worse, hasn't hit that mark since 2020. Last year, he was having a great run with the Lions, but a fractured jaw cut his season short. So here's the dilemma. Is he worth a big investment if he struggles to stay on the field? And we're not talking about a cheap deal. According to SpotTrack, Davis is projected to land a 3-year, $41.3 million contract, which breaks down to about $13.8 million per season. Now, think about our division for a second. We're up against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, Justin Herbert leading the Bolts, Russell Wilson, at least for now, with the Broncos and the Raiders, who are always looking for a big-name QB. In a division stacked with gunslingers, having a lockdown secondary is crucial if we want to compete at the highest level. And even with the injury risk, Davis could be the guy to push our defense over the top. The ideal move for the Chargers? Structure his contract smartly. Build in an early exit option in case the injury bug bites again. Maybe a deal that lets us move on after 2 years without a cap nightmare. That way, we mitigate the risk while still securing a high-level cornerback who can make a real impact. The other option? Go after a cheaper, more durable corner. But the question is, can we find someone with Davis's talent at a lower price? So what do you think, Chargers fans? Would you take the gamble and sign Carlton Davis, or would you go after another option? Drop your take in the comments, and let's talk about it, because this decision could shape our entire season.